Okay. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Harshit Gautam. I'm working as a data scientist and a trainer in AiSPRY and 360 DigiTMG. So today in this session, I'll be talking about a project that we have done in AiSPRY. So every Monday, as promised, we go live on our YouTube page and we discuss about different projects. So in the same series, I'm here. So the project today I'm going to discuss with all of you is highway inspection and maintenance using AI, right? So all of us always we travel and drive over highways, right? Sometimes we are using a vehicle like personal vehicle like bike or car. Sometimes we are using public transport like a bus, a train. So when we talk about these roads like national highways or your service roads and all these, so I I believe that everyone has seen those cracks and damages in the road. Sometimes there is a big crack, sometimes there is like nothing below the ground surface. There is just a paint, and when someone puts their feet or vehicle, that earth sucks it. So basically, there are different types of problems in the road, and due to those problems, we might have to face an accident sometimes, right? Which is like not good. So what in general we have a process that once that road is built and before public starts using or traveling over those roads, the manufacturing company a team will perform an inspection that will be done manually. And we all know that when we talk about a manual process, of course, we get a human touch, but sometimes it's time consuming, expensive, and also prone to errors. Right? We are humans, we can make mistakes. But in comparison with us, AI and machine, they are better. They can perform this inspection in a better way. So I hope all of you got the problem and its solution. What we have done for what we have done something. Right. So we have done this project and built one AI computer vision system. The team just has to capture the video or photos and it will detect all those problems in the road. Right. So that is something we have done in this project. Talking about steps of this project, so unlike any data science project, we started with doing our research. So what kind of research we have done? Well, basically we start with the domain research. For example, what is client's problem? What is that domain exactly? Because me myself, I'm an agricultural engineer and I have my expertise in data science. I don't know anything about road construction or highways or these problems. So if I don't know those things, do you think I can solve that problem? No, of course not. So I'll make my research. I'll try to understand that how this domain works, how it does that business uh, runs, right? So we started with doing our research. We finalized what is our business objective and constraint. We started building our project architecture that what are different steps that we will be taking, okay, step by step. And then we didn't have any kind of data. And since this was a computer vision project, so we had to have a image or video footage. So we collected the data from different sources, we merged it, we organized it properly. Once that was done, we performed exploratory data analysis, in which we perform different steps so that we can get two types of insights. One was business insight, and another one was statistical insight. So business and statistical insights. After that, we needed to pre-process the images. For example, we had a lot of videos and images. So we needed to have like images from videos. So we splitted it into different frames. Then we reshaped them, we performed annotation, augmentation, different steps. Once that was done, visualization was done, then we started with model building. So since this was a computer vision project, we experimented with multiple models. Like we experimented with different members of Yodo family. We evaluated all the models, which we tried with different set of parameters. And once evaluation was done, we sometimes needed to fine tune the algorithms as well. So that step is missing here, but we fine tuned the models also. After that, we compared all of them and we came with the conclusion that this is a particular algorithm or model we have to use. We retrained the algorithm on that data set and we finally deployed it. So this was the these were the steps we followed. So basically we followed crisp mlq project management methodology. Okay, so here I have some documentation, like what was my objective, what was constraint, all those things. Talking about data sets, so we had somewhere like almost 3000 files for training. For validation and testing we put 360 files. Okay, so all that was done. Uh, we had four different classes, four different labels of different kind of problems in the road we can have. Then talking about data dictionary, so we had such data dictionary, which is not part of the discussion. Talking about EDA and data overview or outcomes, whatever. But talking about EDA mainly, so uh, we performed different steps in EDA like class distribution analysis to check the balance. Okay, how many images we have for each class. So we performed all that analysis. Whenever we talk about any machine learning algorithm, right? So there are few things which we have to keep in our mind. You all should know that first of all, what are different models available for us in this use case? What are ups and downs of those algorithms? What kind of data or problem is more suitable for which algorithm? And then once we finalize that, okay, this is the model we have to experiment. I'm not saying this is the model we have to take as our final model. I'm asking that these are the final set of models that we have to experiment on. Then you should know what are different hyperparameters of that model. What kind of images or video you need to have. Okay, those things. So we used different YOLO models, and these were number of epochs we had. This was the accuracy we were having. So as you can see, YOLO V8M. After fine tuning, this was the model giving us highest accuracy. Hmm? So this is how we finalize our models and we choose different models, right? Few things you should keep in mind. Okay, this is a screenshot from um, UI, screenshot of UI which we created for this project. Whenever we talk about any project, you should know a couple of things. Research is very important. Research is must. Okay, until you complete your research, you should not go with data collection or architecture or anything. I've seen many students, they directly jump into data and model building, which is not acceptable or appreciable at all. Mm. So make sure that you complete your research, your domain research, your research on data. That is again very important. Research on data is very important. Okay. So this was the project we have done. I hope everyone, you got to know at least a little bit to know something which you didn't know. And I hope I could pass the message to you. Uh, Everyone, please stay focused on your studies. Keep revising your topics. Keep talking to your mentors in 360 DigiTMG. Okay. And keep updating yourself. Hmm? That is very important. Okay. This is all from my end. Thank you everyone for joining the session and wish you all the success. Thank you.